Guten Morgen, my friends. Don't know where that German came out, but anyway, it is in my DNA, so that maybe is where it comes from. Anyhow, happy Monday, or Monday in my world. Actually, might post this one today to try and get these Monday fears out on a Monday so that we can try and spark your thoughts of your fears when you get into your week. So, it's been today marks start of week 2 for the gym challenge, and therefore week 2 of this new chapter. And as I've expressed in a couple of my other videos, which I don't know whether I've released to you guys yet, that was one hell. There we go. That's what I was looking for. One hell of a start to the new chapter, the new gym challenge, new just everything. And my gosh, we survived it though. We bloody survived it. Jammed a lot into it, and if every week was like that, then that would probably lead to a major burnout. And that's something that I can recognize that I can take those hits, and take the weeks with that are so energetically draining. So draining in that sense that we can do it, but that shit is actually no, it is probably sustainable, but it's not ideal because there's a lot of stress, and it was very busy. Wouldn't like to do that every single week, but that's just a matter of fitness and resilience, I guess. But anyhow, start of week 2, and here we go. Fears. Let's get into our fears. Fear of judgment still. I still fear, even by doing these videos and in a couple of little journals that I did, which I haven't released yet. But there's a lot of fear of judgment that arises when I do these videos. Obviously, these are very raw and very vulnerable. And it's, particularly challenging opening yourself up in such a format. And this isn't just doing this to my mates, this is doing it to the internet, which is the scary part. That's where it sort of falls apart for me. I start to wonder whether there's ever going to be a point that it'll actually stop being a challenge, or whether that fear will ultimately reside, or whether the ego in this aspect will stay and continue to challenge me no matter how long I do this. I'm sure it'll sort of go away a lot more, and it'll be a lot easier to overcome. But I'm not sure whether it'll ever truly go away. Another fear is I fear, and this is something that I have thought about a few times, and whether I subconsciously, is that the right way of putting it? Consciously or unconsciously, whether I emotionally manipulate people. I'm fairly aware of how people operate, and the psychology behind a lot of the things that we do, and that's what makes me a very good salesperson or consultant. But I fear sometimes that I do emotionally manipulate people. Not that I'm necessarily doing it on purpose, but there's that unconscious programming from childhood, all that sort of stuff that makes me this way. And this goes on to where I have, and I've mentioned this in the past, that I have had fears of myself about being, a psychopath or a narcissist, and that's a concern of mine. So there's another fear. There's a free one for you. But and then again, the fact that I'm questioning that and have genuine concerns about that, like it, sort of proves the fact that I'm very likely not those things. But still a fear that arises for me, and it's still a major concern. But there's a couple of fears, or maybe 2 or 3 fears in there. It's enough to sort of kick my day off, and what we'll do now is go into some gratitudes. And I am grateful for my gym. It's it's not just changing my life in the aspect of health, and what that's obviously something that's a very nice outcome. I was looking at myself this morning, and a little bit of a self brag, but I was looking at my shoulders, and they have definitely grown and starting to round out a little bit, which is nice to see. That's the fruit of the labour. But it's the community and the people that I'm involved with. Like, I went down to the gym yesterday on a Sunday. We did some training for a competition that we've got coming up, and just around amazing people. Grateful for puppy dogs. Something that I've always been grateful for. I'm a huge dog person, and I have lots of dogs in my life. And on Friday, I had a dog come up to me at a mate's place, and my mate's son said, he's like, normally he will not do that to people. Normally it takes him months, or there's people that he's known for years that he still stays away from. But he came up to me, still very timid, of course, but allowed me to pat him, sniff my hand, and was just hanging around when normally he stands about 10 meters back. So grateful for dogs, very grateful for dogs. And also, last one, because I need to get into the gym, I am grateful for my colleagues that I work with, the boys that I'm surrounded by. Very, very grateful for them, because they're a beautiful bunch of people, and especially to Mr. Kuro. I know that he's not listening, but he finished up some designs for me for a logo for this shit. So hold on to your hats, people. I am very excited to show you guys that. Anyhow, Monday, let's get into it. What are you fearful of? What are you grateful for? And I hope you guys have a bloody splendid Monday and an even better week. Enjoy. As always, much love and namaste.